the Barstool Sports Advisor, America's premier sports information program, with Dave El Prez Portnoy, Dan Big Cat Caps, and the source, Stu Feiner.
Welcome to Sunday morning. We are your Barstool Sports Advisors. I am your host, Big Cat. I am joined by my friends, Stu Feiner, Dave Portnoy, and boys, let's talk about Week 7 real quick. Not our best week. Not our best week. We tread water, Dave and I. Stu, you had another disaster week.
No, it's 2 and 3.
Okay.
And I won my best bet for the fifth week in a row.
You won your best bet?
For my 5th week in a row. Minnesota Vikings humiliated the Jets. Yes.
Dave, would you like to recap Week 7 at all?
Well, I mean, I was 3 and 3 on this show. Dan, we do an after show. You go to TVG, you watch it after. So I was 6-4 and 1.
Yeah,
I am now.
The after show,
well, I count all my bets, Dan.
Yeah,
I count them all.
Every
money is green, water is wet. I count them all. So I'm 64, 43 and 4, 7, 5 and 1 last week. I was 4 and 0 on my mortals last week, so that's pretty good.
Okay.
I am
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah.
You're amazing.
Yep. That does include the 2 teams that blew leads and cost me. But if they didn't choke at the end, I'm 4-0. I was on the right side.
So you were
4-0.
4-0.
Well, I was on the right side.
Yeah.
If I rebet those games 100 times, you can't count Philadelphia blow in a 17-point lead in the fourth quarter. That's a win.
You know what? I actually like that logic because I was 0-2 on my mortal locks, but when I'm really looking at it, I was kind of 2-0. The feel of the game had overfeel. And so maybe they didn't get there, but it had the feel of an over. I am 31-22 and 1 on this show, so you know to trust me. I'm the best gambler here. All right, ready to go? I just said it, Dave. I'm the best gambler
64,
here. Right now.
43,
I'm talking about right here on this set. Let's do it. Let's roll. Let's get into the games. Let's start the Seahawks and the Lions. Lions are -2.5. This game, obviously, played in a dome. Dave, let's start with you.
This is my contender or pretender game. You like that?
Yeah.
I like it.
And it rhymes.
Yeah. 2 3 and 3 teams. I don't know who's real. I don't know who's fake. I don't know what's going on. I will tell you this. The winner of this game makes the playoffs. Mark it down. Put it in your notes. Very big game. I'm going to take Stafford at home in Detroit. It makes me nervous. Seahawks coming off a bye. I don't know if I'm going to hear stats that mess with my brain on that one. I'm going to stick with the Lions. But this is a big game. Anything could go. The winner of this, mark it down. They're going to the playoffs.
So this is not only a contender versus pretender game, but it also might be a loser leaves town game.
Yeah, that's a double entente.
Wow.
Lose the golf. Lose the golf.
No, I don't like that.
Entente on a taunt.
No golfing.
Stu, who do you like in this game?
I got to take the dog in the game. I believe this line is super, super short. I think if the Lions had a shot to win the game, they'd be 3.5, 4, 4.5, 5. They come in a field goal or really under a field goal. I think that's a sucker play. I think everybody's going to lay the number at home at the Lions. Everybody loves betting the Lions at home. Lions can't lose at home. I think the Seahawks roll into Seattle. Yes, Detroit's much better at home than on the road.
But nobody's ever said Detroit never loses at home.
They're in a dome. Aren't they in a dome? Isn't it a big edge? They're in a dome. Seattle's in a dome.
Seattle's not in a dome.
Not in a dome?
No, Seattle's not in a dome.
It is hard to play in Seattle.
Well,
but it's
hard to play in Seattle. They got the 11th
But the game's in Detroit.
I threw them off.
Their owner's dead, but Seattle's not dead. Their owner is dead, but Seattle is not dead. I like the Seahawks. I just want to recap here for the record. Last 5 weeks on this show, 17 and 8. And the last 5 weeks on the show, won my best bet, 5 in a row with the Vikings. Paul Allen, you are dead. And I respect you. I respect you. But he is dead.
That's a fact. He's not coming back.
He's dead.
Stu,
as you can be.
Paul Allen is dead, okay? That was tragic. Great man, owns the Seahawks, owns the Trailblazers. I think you were a little flippant there. We need a 2-second moment of silence for Paul Allen. Let's do it right now. Paul Allen, rest in peace. Okay, I feel like we've cleansed ourselves there. Paul Allen, Tommy, give us a little stat knowing now that Paul Allen is dead.
Thank you, Dennis. The Seahawks have been low-scoring losers on the road recently. They are 5-9-2 against the spread in their last 16 road games, and 8 of their last 10 road games have gone under.
Okay, so Tommy doesn't know how to smoke a cigar. He looks like he's about to die.
You don't know
I
how to
like the
smoke a
Lions
cigar.
in this game. I'm actually going to agree with Dave here. I think 2.5. It is a little bit of a sucker line, but the Lions They can run the ball. These aren't your grandfather's Lions. They can actually run the ball. Kerryon Johnson, nice running back.
Question for you, and
Yeah.
I don't want to go back on this, but Paul Allen, he really did own the Seahawks, right?
Yes, he
and
did.
the
Is this
And the
is this his first? Is this they had a bye week?
Correct.
Is this their first game since
Correct.
he died?
Correct.
I'm on the Seahawks.
You're on the Seahawks. Okay, the Paul Allen revenge game.
I mean, I'm surprised you're not. Actually.
Nah.
Think about that for a sec.
I'm on the Seahawks as
Yeah,
well. All
thought
right,
so.
we're all on the Seahawks. Paul Allen revenge game.
Oh.
No, you know what?
Oh, that's a Quake game.
No,
then.
I'm on the Lions. I'm staying with the Lions. I'm staying with my gut.
No Quake.
Broncos at Chiefs. Chiefs -10. The Chiefs, boys, they are a perfect 7-0 against the spread. 7-0 against the spread to start the season. The Denver Broncos are 0-5 against the spread when going to Kansas City the last 5 times. This is the unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Stu, give us your pick real quick.
I got to lay this number. I'm not sold on Denver. Denver's defense is not shut down like it used to be. And I hate laying Kansas City numbers. But I'm looking so far. People are buying into the Broncos here. They're buying that double-digit spread. Looks like a big spread. Now, we watched Denver on Monday night lose to Kansas City and should have beat them. Really should have beat him or could have beat him if he didn't overthrow him at the end of the game. I think Kansas City's just going to blow them out here. I think this is a route from Jump Street. A lot of people are going to take the number. I'm going to lay the number. It's all Chiefs, 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 Chiefs. Len Dawson, Chiefs.
Okay, before we get to your pick, Dave, I want to check the weather real quick. Weather girl, Hannah, give us your weather update from Kansas City.
Kansas City is going to be beautiful. It's going to be 56 and sunny the whole entire day.
Oh,
Wow,
nice.
nice.
Do you know what that
Nice.
means, Dave? That means offense. I like the Chiefs in this game.
Okay. So I thought you were going to go over. You tricked me.
No, I tricked you.
You did trick
I just
me.
tricked you.
So is the buzzer gone? The Chiefs didn't
No,
cover the over?
I tricked you. They
You
didn't
did
cover the
trick
over. National tragedy. Everyone remember 10-21-18. Andy Reid, you screwed us. You screwed America. You should have kicked a field goal. That's a national tragedy. We're now on to just the Chiefs covering machine. I tricked you.
You did trick me. This is a tough game. I am still listening to Von Miller saying he's going to kill the Arizona Cardinals, which he did, which was the easiest bet of the world. I gave that out.
Dave, remember what he said? We're going to kick their heinies. We say
And he
heinies
said,
on this
print
show.
it, tell everybody about it. I listened. Every season, there's a turning point. It's like the seasons. As they turn. I think the Broncos may have changed. I think they may have turned the corner a little bit. I have been betting the Chiefs every week. I've been on them, with the exception of the Patriots, which I always take the Patriots. So I've made a ton of money on the Chiefs. I don't know. Something in little birdie in Dave's head saying, watch out, this game's going to be close. By the way, is that Herb Ledger, that dress? I like that. Very fashionable.
Thank you, yeah.
I'm
I only
very
buy the best. I
There
mean,
you go. Fashion.
When you're working
fashion.
for Barstool, I feel like you have to look.
New shirt,
so-
new jacket, new suit.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yep.
Big Cat got a new jacket, everyone.
No big deal.
Orange Crush Broncos. I hate this pick. Something tells me that little birdie, the seasons have changed. I'm taking the Broncos.
Okay, all right, let's get our last game before we take our first break. The Ravens at the Panthers. The Panthers are +1. The over-under is 43.5. This is a nice game, fellas. This is a nice game. These are two very good teams going up against each other. A very nice game. Dave, I'm going to start with you. The Ravens coming off a doink. Actually, it wasn't a doink, but Justin Tucker missing an extra point, losing that game. Panthers coming off a nice comeback victory in Philadelphia. Who you liking this game?
These are two teams that punched me in the face last week. I had the mortal lock on the Eagles and a mortal lock on the Ravens. They both lost in tragic fashion. I should have been 4-0 on my mortal locks. Very simple, Dan. Hungry dogs run faster. Hungry dogs run faster. Don't think, just throw. Nuke Lelouch, great movie, Field of Dreams. Don't know if anybody here has seen it. I highly recommend it. Hungry dogs riding faster. That means I'm taking the Ravens. Simple.
I like that pick. You go the opposite.
Yeah.
The Panthers coming off a big win. The Ravens coming off a tragic loss.
Could be
Switch
more
'em up.
opposite. Couldn't
Switch
be more
'em up.
opposite. This is the
Switch 'em
first
up.
year I've ever done this.
Yes.
Where I just stick with, you know what, Dave? Don't think, just throw. Nuke Lelouch, Field of Dreams, 64, 43, and 4. This is a mortal lock almost.
Not as good as 31, 22, and 1, but we're not going to get into that again. Stu, give us your pick.
Okay, and just to go off the Field of Dreams, you know that's my favorite movie. by the
No,
way?
I didn't know that,
It's my
Stu.
favorite movie. And in addition to it, in 1990, I built a baseball field in my backyard. Dead center was 305. We played hardball
Another
for 2
pointless
years.
fact.
Field of Dreams.
Yeah.
Field of Dreams. And this
Stu,
is no
story time?
exaggeration factor. This is dot the I, cross the T's. Zero exaggeration factor. Field of Dreams in Stu Feiner's backyard. Gotta agree with you at the Ravens here. This line is telling you that the Ravens are gonna win. How are the Panthers not a 2, 3, 4 point favorite in the game? How do the Ravens again open a road favorite where this year it's the third time they've opened a road favorite and third time in a row they're gonna cover? This will be a shellacking. Now the Ravens missed an extra point last week. Otherwise, they easily could have brought the game into overtime and won that game. They did not. It's gonna be a bloodbath in Carolina. This is one of those Cam Newton games where you say, Cam, fumble the ball twice, throw that bad pick at the end, but absolutely the Baltimore Ravens win the game big.
Is that an earthquake? Is that? Oh boy! Because everyone has the Ravens. We'll get to more picks right after this.
David Portnoy says he's funnier, smarter, and more original than everyone else on the internet. But it's the evidence we found that might make you think twice about that.
I'm on the Wildcats.
I like the Wildcats.
I think the value here is on the Steelers.
I have to go with the Steelers here.
I'm going to bet on Tom Brady every single time I can.
I will bet on the Patriots every single week.
David Portnoy. Who's stealing whose shtick on the internet? Dan Katz wants you to think he's a degenerate gambler who loves overs and home underdogs. But it's what he doesn't want you to know that will shock and appall you.
Take the under 45.5.
Fight you in a phone booth, so under 39 is my pick.
I'm taking the under here. I'm going under 42. The other pick I like here is I like the under because the Giants can't score. The Dallas Cowboys and the Jacksonville Jaguars under 40.5.
Cocaine Cats. The only over he's pulling is the wool over your eyes.
I am 64, 43, and 1 on the NFL season. Last week, my mortal lock, the Chiefs, they won by 100. How do you get these picks? How do you get all the Sports Advisors picks? Go to fanduel.com/Viva. We are tracking it. This isn't mumbo jumbo. This is my brain inserted into your brain. Go to fanduel.com/Viva. Everything we do, not only our picks, fantasy, if you want to do the $1 Beat Dave contest, you want to play versus PMT, whatever you need, all your Barstool needs, fanduel.com/Viva. All my picks, you cannot afford not to see who I'm taking. 64, 38, and 3. Go to the website. Thank me later.
Welcome back, Barstool Sports Advisors. It's that time of the week. Let's go to our friend, Larry the Gambling Goldfish. He's 5-1-1 on the season. Always got to trust Larry. Here he is.
All right, guys, we have some brainstorming to do. Larry's 0-2 in his last 2 weeks, and the shareholders are getting pretty restless. So what do we do?
Can't we give him one more week? After all, he started the year 4-0.
No, you idiot! We have to make the picks ourselves. We can't leave this up to chance anymore.
I don't know. We should just take the Raiders or something. But this sounds like fraud to me.
Shut up, Bubba! Ah!
Oh my God, Bubba's dead.
Get it together, Hank!
How am I supposed to focus after PFT just murdered Bubba?
You're right. PFT, apologize to Bubba for murdering him so we can please move on.
Fuck you, Hank. I'm not apologizing for shit. Nobody here has better hair than I do.
Great. Now we don't have anyone to record the podcast, and we still don't know who Larry's picking this week. I think we should call the cops.
Cops don't know shit about football. They all stopped watching after Kaepernick took a knee.
Oh, so you don't want to call the cops? That sounds like something a murderer would say. Let's just have him take the Bears. Everyone knows the Bears are back. Kevin White, he basically beat the Patriots last week.
No way. They're playing against the Jets. Todd Bowles is a top 10 coach. We're not betting against him.
Well, whoever we pick, we need to take Larry back after this and get a new one.
Did you bring Larry downstairs with you, Big Cat?
No.
So he's been there listening to us the whole time.
Bubba,
Larry, we're so sorry. It was just kind of a fun prank we were playing. You pick whoever you like, Jets or the Bears. Jets. Pick the Bears, pick the Bears. Pick the Bears, Larry, pick the Bears. All right, Larry, we're taking the Jets. I'm still alive. Here we go. Jets. Jets.
I got your back, Larry. We're taking the Raiders just like you instructed me. Thanks, Bubba.
What's up, guys? We're going to be playing on Fanduel all season, and we need every AWL to come play with us. If you don't give Fanduel a shot, you're pretty much saying that you don't want to hang out with me and PFT at the Super Bowl in Atlanta. Plus, new users get a $20 bonus when they make their first deposit on Fanduel. Come play with us at fanduel.com/PMT. That's fanduel.com/PMT. There'll be a season-long leaderboard, and winner at the end of the season will win a trip to the Barstool Super Bowl party in Atlanta. Not only that, but places 2 through 50 will win an autographed PMT car stick, and we're going to be giving away cool weekly prizes every single week. Welcome back, Barstool Sports Advisors. We got 2 more games to get to. Big games, huge games. I'm talking huge games, boys. Packers and Rams. This game is going to maybe be the NFC Championship game. A little preview for the people. Yeah.
No.
Did you? Oh.
No.
So, correct me. Where was I wrong?
You're wrong about the Green Bay Packers. They stink.
Okay.
Packers are the most overrated team in the NFL.
Okay, well, funny you say that, Dave, because the line. This is the largest underdog line for Aaron Rodgers in his career.
Really?
Plus 8.5. The Packers are going to LA. The Rams have not lost. They are a Big J juggernaut. Aaron Rodgers, biggest dog in his career. Over-under is 57. Dave.
Did you use the Big J word, juggernaut?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to get distracted.
The Rams are a juggernaut.
Rams by 1 million. Watch out on the total. A little advice. This is going to be the classic what you fell prey to, what I fell prey to. Rams to score 50. Could be 50-3, Dan. Take the Rams big.
Ooh, I disagree.
Well,
Dave.
Dan.
I disagree.
64, 43, and 4.
Listen.
Figures don't lie.
Aaron Rodgers will
Figures
not.
don't lie.
The Aaron Rodgers offense. Well, they won't get shut down. They will score. This will go up and down. I like a little twofer for you. I like the dog. I like the over plus 8.5, over 57.
Yikes.
Stu, you give us your pick real quick.
Double loser.
This is going to be a
You're a
blowout.
double loser.
I mean, the Rams are just going to blow Green Bay out of the building. And every week I have to do it, and I pray this really happens. And I really pray. I'm not making believe here. Aaron Rodgers, I want you to die.
Oh.
I want you to just die, lay on the carpet dead. Bye-bye. Your team stinks. You might as well die. And then you could be in heaven with Paul Allen and hang out. It's all Rams. It's the Rams winning the Super Bowl, like I said, week 1. It's all Rams. No Green Bay. No Aaron Rodgers. Bye-bye, Aaron, you're dead.
Listen,
Throwing
God
around
forbid.
the death tag
God
awful
forbid.
loosely.
God, do I love wishing death on
forbid.
people. I love it.
All right, let's go to the beautiful Hannah for weather in LA. She loves Aaron Rodgers, so Stu,
I do.
watch
You better
out.
stop talking about him,
Really?
honestly.
You
Yeah.
can go to his funeral.
Yeah.
Open casket. Whoa, the weather girl tearing.
I am tearing
it's
up.
raining in your mind.
But Dave, I want to go back to your comment before about my dress. I want to say thank you. I have to keep up to your standards with everyone looking so
Gorgeous.
amazing on the show.
Gorgeous.
Besides Tommy, who looks actually awful every single week.
Goes
And
without saying.
his
Yep.
retro, whatever.
I just got my flu shot yesterday.
What's the vibe that you have going there?
That's a weird
Is this how you're going to treat me
Yeah.
the day after I get my flu shot?
Yeah,
Weird
all right.
flex.
40
but
million
okay.
Americans.
Well,
every
it's
year
going to be
get the flu.
beautiful weather. It's going to be 82 and sunny.
Unreal.
I love it. Sunny
Not
LA.
weather.
Tommy, stop
It's a
talking
beautiful
about.
day for Aaron Rodgers to just do beautiful things. And he's going to. Mark my words.
Not. Mark it.
Okay,
marked.
You're marked.
Tommy, stop talking about your flu shot. Give us a stat.
Well, a little fact check. Aaron Rodgers has actually been an 8.5-point underdog once in his career. September 2014 at Seattle, he lost that game by 20. In games where he's an underdog by 5 points or more, he's 1-3, both straight up and against the spread.
Goes without saying.
Interesting.
Goes without
I was
saying.
given bad statistics from part of our stats department. I'm not going to name names. Liz
Probably
Gonzalez.
am I right?
Okay.
Are they undermining you?
Let's finish it up. Saints and Vikings, Sunday Night Football. This is a great game. A great game. 2 very good teams. You remember the Minnesota Miracle last year. Saints and Vikings. Vikings minus 1.5. The over-under is 52. Stu, I will start with you. Give it to me.
Thank you. Well, something happened last week that has not happened this year. I lost the game. And I lost with the Bengals, and they got humiliated by the Chiefs. So now I'm 6-1 Sunday night. 6-1 and 11-2 on Sundays overall on my best bets because I had a losing Sunday all the way around. And it happens. It's my first losing Sunday of the year. But I'll tell you right now, I'm doubling down, I'm tripling down, I'm quadrupling down. I'm making the first $100,000 bet of my life in 2018. First $100,000 bet of my life. It's on this game, Mini New Orleans. Now listen, get over to StuFeiner.com. Get over to StuFeiner.com. Pay me for this game because I'm betting $100,000. That's probably more than you're worth. $100,000 on the game. It's the winner of Mini New Orleans. Not what you're worth. That's breakfast for you.
Multiply that by about
tip. That's the
30,
tip at Le Cirque, Le Perigord, Le Bernardin, 21 Club. I'm sorry, El Prez. But most people are not worth $150 million. You know, me and Big Cat were schlubs. So anyway, I want you to go to StuFeiner.com, pay me for this game, and maybe you could be 1/1000th your net worth of Dave Portnoy.
Okay.
Dave Portnoy.
Dave, let's get an actual pick because we're not cowards and frauds. Go ahead, give us a pick.
All right, I am so deep on losing money with the New Orleans Saints that I can't even see above ground anymore. Every single week I bet against them. Every week the Saints beat me. I can't change at this point. It's starting to make me feel. You remember when the Bucs won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
I just didn't believe in them.
Yeah.
Like every week I'm like, I don't believe in the Bucs. I don't believe in the Bucs. They go to Philadelphia. They never won a cold weather game. I said I'll do a shot every time the Eagles scored. They scored the first drive. I said I'm going to get drunk. They didn't score the rest of the game. That's how I feel with the Saints. I absolutely cannot beat the Saints, but I'm going to keep betting against them. And guess what? If Drew Brees wants to go win the Super Bowl, I'm going to be broke. I'm taking the Vikings, just because I can't switch. I'm in the middle of a craps roll that's going bad on the Saints. They lost their first game, and they just beat me every week. Let's go Minnesota.
Okay, I also like Minnesota. I'm taking Minnesota. I'm going to go another twofer. I'm giving out picks left and right. The twofers are going to hit this week. Minnesota, the over, the dome twofer. Both these teams can't really stop the pass. Both these teams love to pass. I'm going with the twofer. Tommy, give us a stat.
A lot of people think Drew Brees and the Saints offense only works at home. False narrative alert. False narrative alert. The Saints are 16-5 against the spread in their last 21 road games.
Yeah.
That's my Chiefs over alert. You stole it. You stole my Chiefs over alert.
I don't like people stealing gimmicks that I like
over
talking
alert. You stole my Chiefs over alert.
It was
I
on
don't
the
know how I'm going to
community
feel
table.
about this. We got problems on this set, but we'll come back. We'll fix it all with our mortal locks right after this.
So if you apply the Pythagorean theorem to solve for C, our output shows us that the spread is a tad too obtuse, so because of that, I'll be picking
The New York Jets! Ready to roll!
And cut. All right everyone, nice work, let's take 5.
Hey, is it cool if we take a break too?
No. Do you ever think it would be cheaper to just buy a real green screen?
It depends. Do they cost $0.00? That's how much my intern screen costs.
Dave, can we get like 2 seconds? My bird is getting antsy. Needs to spread its wings for a little.
Alright, fine, but the goldfish stays.
Ready to roll. Ready. Oh my God. Oh Jesus. Ready to roll. 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 Let me tell you something right now. On my free pick phone. Right now. A game that's a steam game. You know what steam is? Hot, sizzling. I'm surprised your eyeballs haven't burned out. On a recorded message, a game I bet for $10,000. On a recorded message, Steve, 800-982-2211. 800-982-2211.
Welcome back, Barstool Sports Advisors. It is that time of the week. Everyone loves this time. It is Mortal Lock time. And we're going to start, like we always do, with our celebrity guest picker. He is 5-2 so far this season. 5-2 celebrity guest picker. Let's do it right now.
All right, we're going to go. My pick for Sunday, the lock of the year is this. Aaron Rodgers is getting 9.5 points. You might be able to get him at 10. They're playing the Rams in L.A. No problem. He's sneaky hot just like all the L.A. people. Give Aaron Rodgers 10 points, and you cover for sure. He might even upset the Rams and win.
Niners Cardinals. Let's go with the Cardinals because David Johnson's a savage, and he's on my fantasy football team. Go Cards.
Okay, thank you to our celebrity guest picker. Reminder, they're 5-2. 5-2 this season. Let's do it though, boys. Okay? Stu, I'm gonna start with you. Give us your mortal lock. Try not to lose. Try not to embarrass us.
Okay, Dan, and by the way, just for your edification, for your record, just so you can do it, I'm 5-2, also on the best bet record, and I've won not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 straight. The Minnesota Vikings last week was 5 straight. So for all you viewers out there, 5 straight going for 6 in a row, 5 straight going for 6 in a row, 5 straight going for the 6 in a row. Drum roll, please. Pittsburgh Steelers. Look for the Steelers to just end the Cleveland Browns season. Browns, done. Dog pound, it's over. Look for Ben Roethlisberger to have his best game this year in 2018. This is a rout. This is a blowout. This is a mortal lock. Pittsburgh Steelers!
Woo! Okay, Pittsburgh Steelers. Stu's mortal lock. Dave, I'm going to go to you next.
Thank you, Dan. Last week I gave you the Redskins. Nobody said the Redskins would beat the Cowboys. I did, mortal lock. I gave you the Chiefs. Was that close? They won by 100. I am killing every game I see. Right now, if you can see what I'm doing here, what do I got? I got a Vikings hat on. I got a Rams shirt. What do they have in common? Horns. Guys, play some horns. Every type of horn. This is a horn double lock. Play it for me. Dance with me. This is all about the horns. This is all about the horns. I'm telling you right now, the Vikings, horns, they're going to beat the Saints at home, and the Rams are going to win by 1,000. If you see a horn this Sunday, you bet it big. This is the first ever double horn mortal lock. I love them both. Play those horns, play those instruments. I'm the Pied Piper. Follow me. I just made that up on the fly. Pied Piper, follow me to green. Follow me to money. Ooh. Horn mortal lock.
Okay, the horns will be tootin' on Sunday. Time for my mortal lock. I'm going to get serious. I was 0-2 last week on my mortal locks. I disappointed you. I disappointed myself. I disappointed Dave. I didn't disappoint Stu because he's a moron. But I disappointed America. And that's why I'm going to bring it home. I'm going to get myself some comfort food. I'm going to say the Chicago Bears have the biggest game in their franchise history. And guess what? When I say that, they're 1-0. They're 1-0 when I say the biggest game in franchise history.
Undefeated.
Eat a hot dog, feel good by yourself, take a beer, and one
Who are they playing? Who are they playing?
The playing Jets. The playing Jets.
Thank you.
Can you hear me? They're playing the Jets. More luck. The Chicago Bears, -6.5. Eat a hot dog. Feel good about yourself. We'll see you next week. Watch the Riders. Anybody trash? It was so gross. You trash. You trash over there.